All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Evan. We have some more NFL picks for you guys for the NFL preseason. We got 4 games that we're going to be going over in today's video, and then the rest of the week will be split up into 2 other videos, I believe, for the rest of the week. So keep an eye out for those. As you know, we're really using this preseason to test out how we're going to be scheduling out our NFL pick videos throughout the week come regular season. So, appreciate the patience there and everything like that. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Last week, we ended up going, and I should say, luckily, ended up going, had a really strong week, ended up going up 2.4 units in the first week of the preseason. There we had a couple parlays that hit, which we will talk about in a second, which is why I say, we were lucky to be up 2.4 units, but nonetheless, we got a smile on our face for being up 2.5 units just about in just 1 week of the NFL preseason. And speaking of the preseason, I do want to let you guys know, we are talking preseason football here. We're just getting the juices flowing, testing some things out, getting a feel for it. We're not doing, 5 to 6 hours a day on these picks in terms of research and everything like that. We're just having some fun. Good old old-fashioned fun with these plays. So keep that in mind here. I'm letting you guys what I'm rolling with, like I always do, but I'm not telling you guys that I know better than you do. We somehow, some way, have been pretty good at this, especially in the NBA, going 58% last year. NFL so far is going well. Somehow, some way, we're good at it, but I do want to let you guys know that I'm not giving you this nitty-gritty, true, 6 hours involved advice that I think some people on this platform like to say that they're doing. Meanwhile, they're just picking picks out of their ass. We're close to picking picks out of our ass for the NFL preseason. We're just getting the juices flowing, guys. Come NFL season, the regular season might be a different story, but I do want to get out ahead and just be transparent and say it to you guys, because I see the comments and the videos being like, why are we talking so much about NFL preseason? I'm having fun doing it, and hopefully you guys are having fun watching it. That's the fact of the matter there. But before we get into today's games, we do have a couple things to talk about here. First and foremost, guys, we are partnered with the official NFL shop. If you guys do want to head over there and pick up some officially licensed gear, your favorite player's jersey, awesome hats, tees, anything like that, head over, use the link in the description. We do have the promo code SIDELINE to promote, which is free shipping, no minimum purchase, anything like that. They do have some exclusions apply, but SIDELINE, free shipping. But I'm not gonna lie here. Come here. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the deals they have over there, or you can find a coupon on their site in the banner at the top of their screen, might be a better deal than the one that we have to promote here. And that's just me being honest. So make sure to use that link in the description. That's how you can support us. But, Sideline, you might want to even try and dig a little bit more, because I've seen some pretty awesome deals over on the NFL shop there. So go pick up your favorite player's jersey. Get ready for the NFL season with the NFL store. We also got to talk about some of the new merch in the Guy Boston Sports store. Head over to GuyBostonSports.com/store and pick up some of the awesome tees. We got the Fade Me brand still going strong. We have some other tees like the Take My Money tee. We got the Give Me That Cash, a couple other graphic tees, for all the sports bettors out there, just having some fun with it and realizing that at the end of the day, we're talking about a game. So make sure to head over there, GuyBostonSports.com/store, and I think we might as well jump right into the first game here. Actually, I wanted to tell you the reason, and I'll pop back up, the reason we went 2.4 units up in the first week of the preseason is because of the new little thing we're doing on the channel called Spin the Parlay. I don't know if you guys seen it. We're doing YouTube shorts where we got the phone in front of our face. It's a face cam, and the NFL team randomizes on our head, and we roll with a 2-team money line parlay. We're having a lot of fun doing that. We'll probably do that, at multiple times during the season as well. So we cashed our first one for plus 330 odds. Then our second one, I think it was just under plus 200, something like that. So yeah, we were up some big chunk of change on those parlays. The parlay gods over here said, you know what, spin the parlay is a good idea, Ev. Let's have you cash 2 of them. So those both hit. Thank you so much, and it helped us have a positive week in week 1. But let's jump into the first game here. We have the Chicago Bears. I almost said the Seahawks. The Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks here. This one's at 8 p.m. I believe. We're gonna put this out Thursday morning, so it'll be tonight. I'm recording this a couple days in advance. If any lines change, just drop a comment, and we can get to talking in there if I still like the highlight plays and whatnot. But this is going to be at 8 p.m. Thursday night. The Seahawks 3.5-point favorites at home here, taking a bad loss to the Steelers last week. I'm wondering if, because this is now week 2 of the preseason, if some starters will play. I do like, if I'm being completely honest, I do like the under in this game. Right now, the total's at 39.5. I like the under in this one. I feel like the Seahawks are going to come and buckle down after being picked apart by the Steelers. Maybe some more starters play on their end, and they play a little bit better football there. So I do like the under 39.5 here. The Chicago Bears played decent against the Chiefs last week. Took the win there, 19-14, I believe the score was. But if the Seahawks can do even just a little bit better than the Chiefs defensively, I think we're cashing this one pretty easily. So Seahawks here, hoping that they come out and play some good defense, and the Bears don't go and score 19 points again. You'll see my second play there is also the Bears team total. The line, still don't see it yet, but if it's anywhere around 17.5, I think I'm going to look at the under in the Bears team total. Now, I'm putting a lot of faith into the Seahawks defense here. Why? I don't know. It's preseason football. Maybe you should fade me, but I am going to be looking to take the under in the total here, and then also the under of the team total. So make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys, for my final plays to see if that Bears line for the team total gets in there. But that's what we're rolling with for our first, first 2 plays here in the video in that first game. Now, game 2 is coming Friday night here. Carolina taking on the Patriots here. Patriots, 2-point favorites. My hometown Patriots. As you can tell, I'm a Boston fan. But, they catch the L to the Giants in week 1. And you know what? This was a tough one for me. I had to throw in a teaser to kind of get the numbers that I wanted here, but I really did like the under in this game. The Panthers scored 23 points last week. The Patriots scored 21. All of a sudden, you're being like, oh my God, that's a total of 44 points. Ev, what are you doing with an under 43.5 when we go with a 4-point teaser? I don't think either of these offenses can do what they did last week. And I don't even care about the defense. I don't think either of these offenses, or both, I should say. Maybe one of them scores 21 points, but I don't see the other team scoring 20 plus points. And the line here was 39.5 originally, so we are going to be rolling and teasing that up to 43.5. And by doing so, we had to put something to tease it with. So I'm going to go with the Patriots because they're my hometown team here. Patriots plus the 1.5. I do see the Patriots maybe winning this game 21-17, which fits right into our teaser there. So that is my prediction there. Those are my plays. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment, but this one is probably going to be a final play if I'm being completely honest. All right, game number 3, guys. Before we get into that, I'm going to say it one more time. You guys have been crushing that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us here. I'm grinding for these NFL videos. We grinded for the NBA during the NBA season. Ethan's there doing the MLB videos, and we're crushing it there. Make sure that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Let's get into game number 3. We got the Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. Packers, catch an L. We were on the wrong side of that one last week. We had the Packers, but I'm going to go with the Packers here. They are 3-point favorites. The total is 38 points. I'm going to go with the Packers money line in my first play in this game. Now, obviously, we're going to have to pay the juice a little bit and eat the odds, but I don't necessarily love -3. I might hold off on this one and see if we get it to 2.5 or maybe by a point. I do like the Packers by field goal, but I don't want to push this one. So we're going to go with the Packers here, money line as of right now, and then the total over 38 points. Now, the Packers scored 20 plus last week. The Saints only scored 13 points. I'm really hoping for a bounce back there. We're looking at probably a 21 to 23 for whatever type of game. I think both these teams can get over 20 points. So crossing our fingers there that we go Packers money line and over 38. I do like that, and give the Saints offense. You play a couple more speed guys in week 2, get them ready for the season, and maybe we're looking at a couple more points coming out of them. So I like the over in this one, 38, and Packers money line as well. And for game number 4, the last game of the day, we have the Houston Texans taking on the LA Rams. LA Rams was a huge win for us last week, cashing their win, as well as I think their total was 29.5. And we had said in the video, we're like, this is our number 1 play. Like, no way. And the Rams scored 29 points themselves. And you know what? So whoever they played, I forget, it was the Chargers. All they had to do was score a half point, and they did. So we hit that over easily. But in this one, we're still rolling with the Rams minus the 1.5, and then we're looking at the over. I think that both these teams can put up, much like the last game we talked about, I think that both these teams can put up 20 plus points. Houston only scored 17 last week. One more field goal in that game, one more score. They're looking at their portion of the over here, and that Rams 29 points. I'm hoping to ride momentum there. So Rams minus the 1.5, and then over 36.5, guys. Keep an eye on the pinned comment for sure, because any of these lines can change. We're recording this a couple days in advance. It's going to be coming out Thursday morning, you know, the morning of the Chicago and Seattle game, but things can change between now and then. So make sure you keep an eye on the pinned comment for any added plays or any changes or anything like that. But that is all we have for you guys today. Again, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. Let's keep the momentum going. Again, we're up 2.5 units, 2.4 for being exact units in week 1 of the preseason. I'm having a blast doing this, and I cannot wait for the NFL regular season. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.